Hi there, I'm Lisa, and today I am making a mini book with my leftovers of my February Cocoa Daisy kit. I've decided just to make a really quick mini book just to show you how easy these books come together, and mine is going to be to celebrate our 10th wedding anniversary, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So now my easiest tip when making a mini book is to create it all in one go. I used to start lots of mini books and I would never get around to finishing them. So my tip is to do it all in the one go, and my other tip is to keep a common theme running throughout. So that way you don't have to keep thinking about each individual page. You've kind of got it sussed already before you start, and you just keep that theme running throughout. My theme is going to be this heart paper with the scallops. I did a video a couple of weeks ago and I said I hadn't used my punches for ages. Now I keep using it. I've fallen back in love with it again. So I've got, this is like I said, the leftovers of my Feb kit. I've got this paper here, which I really like. Not so fussed with the numbers, but that black with the white hearts really stands out. So I'm going to concentrate on that with the border punch. Let's move that out of the way. And then I've got other bits and pieces left over from the kit. I've got some letters, which are really handy, alphabets, some various stickers and die cuts. And I've also got a little pot here of other bits and pieces left over from previous kits. And I've got the Day in the Life kit cards. These are my leftovers from my last kit. I do use pretty much majority of my kit each month. I do quite well. Oh, and I found a peg as well. That was in one of my kits. Now, so to get me started, I obviously need the main bulk, the cover of my book, and I really love the circles there, which I have a larger piece of. So I'm going to cut this down. I haven't decided yet how big I'm going to do this. Let's fold this over. I want the main pages to be the Day in the Life cards. So let's pop one on the front, although it could be one of these. Let's have a look what else we've got here. I thought these could be quite handy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those actually though. Saying that, I quite like the car, but I quite like that one as well. So I've nabbed this March one, this March Day in the Life card from the March kit. So I'm going to use this as the front, and then I can maybe put a heart around the day of our anniversary, and then I could do a heart or 10 or something like that. So I'm going to use this. So let's trim this down. I need a pencil. And I also want, this is upside down, so I'm not going to use this. I want this to go, so I need to make sure it's large enough. So it's going to go there, and I think down like that. And then I can cut it. Pull a little trimmer out here. Save using the large trimmer. That's my cover. This all feels very messy. Let's have a quick tidy up. There. So I'm going to start with the punching, and I'll just slot that underneath and cut these little bits pulled off. And I'm going to use lots of black journal pen as well. Actually, let's remove that. Another good reason for only ever sticking a bit of adjustable tape in the back, and just some rough doodles around each circle. Very rough, as you can see. I like that look there. And then let's pop that on there. I'll stick down the edges now that I'm happy with that. There we go. So that is the front of the book. Now we need some pages. So we're going to be using, or I'm going to be using, a lot of the cards, and I'm going to cut some other bits and pieces up. I've got some papers here from the kit that I've really liked, so I could use those as well. This is really nice, this one. So what I'm going to do is fold that in half, and that would be a really nice page like that. Oh, actually, let's see, maybe I'll do the hearts on the outside. No, I think I'll do the other side. There we go. And it's all about creating lots of layers. So that could be my first one. Let's fold this one over too. Another one I might do is cut one of these tags actually. I'm going to do that one. So I've snipped those off and I can cut those tags out now. I've got a couple here. They're quite a nice size actually because you've got enough space for a decent size photograph and for some journaling too. And I'm going to cut this one as well. And then what I'll do once the book's made is just add some photographs of the two of us as well. That's that. I'm going to add a glassine envelope. These always come in the kits as well and they hold the bits and pieces. They're quite handy to hold odds and ends. I'm going to pop this one in the back of my book like that. I might leave that hanging over. I'll see how I go, and then I'm going to stick something on the back there. I've decided to stick this one as I'm not fussed about the back, and I'll stick that. Actually, we'll add the scalloped edge along the bottom. Just punch the top. Whoops! Punch the top of the hole there. On the inside. I'll stick this on the inside here. I really like this one, so I'm going to trim this piece down. So I've got 6x6s in this design now, and I will fold these. Let's turn that one around the other way. And we'll have one in the middle and then maybe one that side. And what I think I might do actually, because I want some different height, I am going to see, that one I'll put maybe, I want to adjust them so that I see them differently, like that. I think that looks good. Right, there we go. So I've got two at the top and then I've got the ones at the bottom there as well. And to secure them, I am going to use my punch. And the Day in the Life kits, they always come in these little canvas bags. So I am going to steal mine and I'm going to use that to tie the bag together. Or tie the book together, I should say. So that's all tied together. And now it's just adding fun bits and pieces. I am going to use some washi tape. Let me see, what have I got here? I've got this one here from one of my kits. And this is going to hold my page in. Easy way to attach the card with the washi tape. That way you can see both sides. And stick something on the front cover there. Let's have the Choose Your Own Adventure. I've got this from the strip, one of the strips of paper, which I'm going to add a heart on there too. Okay, page there. Let's work on this next page. I like how it overlaps there as well. My pages are almost done. I'm just slowly going through, adding them one by one. This is a nice one for journaling here, and this one just looks pretty. I love those hearts. And then we've got the center and a few more pages to go. Pop that up the top there, and I am going to add something. I've cut a little strip here, and I am going to, whoops, fold that. It's really annoying when you're filming. And like that, and I'm going to attach this to the top here. I'm just going to staple that in place like that. At the bottom as well. And just add that on the bottom. So this is my common theme now, adding these touches of the black. We'll stick that in place. So you can see it's really coming along now. And I'm back to the back where I started. I don't think I need to add that one. And so that's my pages. How quick was that? So now it's just a case of adding the embellishments, the photos and the stories. So I'm going to continue going through and just adding bits and pieces that I've got laying around in front of me. It's as easy as that. It's just sort of making it look so that everything belongs. I quite like that there. So that's all I'm going to be doing now, and just going through. I've got some tabs here. These are quite fun because, like I said, I like things that stick out at the sides and the tops, so they work really well. So we've got this one here. I like that one. I might pop that one. I like it. Actually, it's going to show up better on this one here. And I'm just going to staple that one in place now. Right, I'm switching staplers. I love my pink stapler, but it just has never worked properly. So it's back to the boring or black one. So I'm just going to punch that in place. Again, it just adds a little bit of extra interest and colour. I've got a red one here. I'm going to do this one on one of the sides, I think. Maybe along the bottom, I don't know. Or actually, no, could do it along the top there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I've also got these letters that I still haven't used. Again, that shows at the bottom. And I'm going to use a few more of these stickers. It's quite a nice way of using things up. I'm now going to go through and see where I can use the puffy stickers. It's a good way of covering. That was the rear side of that one, so it's quite a nice way to cover that up. There. Might actually stick that one on the back. Oh, we need our doodles. I'll do those afterwards as well. I'm going to go around and doodle around everything. Go, and a few hearts and arrows that I've got here that can be used up. Like I said, it's a really good way to use things up. Got these little strips here that I wanted to use. Not quite sure where yet. Top, and I want something to cover up that there. And then when I've got this one this side, so on this side I want to pop something there. That's quite handy. Put one more that I can use. We're now going to go through and see about using these stickers. So I've got pretty much everything added now that I want to add. I'm now going to go through with my beloved black pen and start outlining. I've gone ahead and actually finished the book. It's just come together really quickly. So this is now the finished mini book. I've used a gold fold back clip here just to keep it all together. I pick up these quite cheaply in Tiger. They quite often have them in there. And I've used the string like I showed you before from the Day in the Life kit. So I'm just going to give you a little flick through, and this has literally taken me about an hour and a half to make. It's that quick. So as you can see, I've gone around the outside there in pen, and I've just added bits and pieces. And this is the inside of the book. The quotes are really nice from the Day in the Life cards to have. And then I've started off with a photograph from our wedding day. It had to be the first photograph really, didn't it? So that was 2007, and then I've just written a little bit about our wedding in Orlando. And then I've added a photograph for each year of the two of us, and just jotted down a few bits and pieces. Just give you a little flick through. 2010, got 2011, 2012. I've just written roughly on the back of the journal cards there. 2013, 2014, and 15, and 2016. These are both 2016. Excuse the shouting, in case you heard that. And 2017, and then I've got the bag here so I can pop some bits and pieces in the back if I wanted to. So you can see how I've cut the tags out, I've added the hearts, and you've got that kind of black paper with the white hearts running through. So there you have it, the finished book. It came together so quickly, adding the journal cards with the washi tape, folding the papers, moving them. As you can see, I've moved them up slightly. So we've got the first page, that's the second page, so it's slightly higher so you can see it above with the tabs there, and then these two below, so that again you've got that layered look, which I really like, and then adding bits and pieces so they stick out the sides, bits at the top. It just makes it interesting. I really like that. I like to have bits and pieces sticking out. It's just fun. And it's something I enjoy doing. So that is my mini book. It's all finished. I hope you've enjoyed watching me. I hope you realise, I know a lot of people sometimes think that mini books are so much trouble and they take so long to make. Like I said, that's literally taken me about an hour and a half to make. It was really that simple, and I think it looks really effective. So thank you for joining me today. I shall leave the link below for my Cocoa Daisy kit, and I will see you soon. Thanks, bye.